so their builds don't look like garbage. I mean, I'll do a quick little tutorial right here.
I like that.
Most people's buildings are absolute garbage, and they don't realize it just because they don't know any better. So one thing that they do is they do something like this. They do a basic square building that has no definition whatsoever. Oh man, I got something in my nose. And then they do a roof, and that's their building. And then they put in a window, maybe a door, maybe another window. I mean, you're playing CSGO? Alright, then I guess we need to wait for one more, because Demon's not going to be doing the build with us. But, so this is their building, right? Okay, so then they're going to put in a door, and maybe some glass. Let's get some glass. Let's get some glass. So you guys are getting a free little sneak preview an hour early. So, alright. So this is their house. They got, yeah, I get it, it's survival. You got your bed, you got your chest, your furnace, your workbench, whatever. That's great. But if you're trying to build to make it look not like crap, then, you know what, put a roof, okay? What defines a roof? A roof is something, I mean this right here, this is a ceiling. A roof is something that goes on top of a building to protect it and the other users from the weather. So what is going to protect you from the weather? Well, an overhang. An overhang is going to protect you from the weather, and you're going to want to do it on both sides. What a lot of people tend to do is they tend to do this right here, which is also garbage. They do the trapezoid roofs just because they don't know how to, you know, do a different pattern. They already have a square house, I mean, so might as well outline it with square stairs, and they're like, okay, well, look, now I'm done. I mean, congratulations, you made a square mushroom. Yeah, it kind of considers a house because of the overhang, but still not that great. So why are your buildings looking like crap? It's because you made it look like a trapezoid. Most real life structures don't have a trapezoidal roof. It's just not very, it's not realistic. Most houses will have roofs and overhangs like this, where it goes from the long end of the building. It'll go along the long sides of the building. It won't go along the short sides. Yes, it's a square, but the short side is usually considered to be the side where the front door is. The front and the back door are usually on the short sides of the building. So, more like Cactus 101. You love it. You know what? If I ever get partnered by Twitch, I think I'm gonna have them do my little emoticons to be like Cactus, just for you, Flashy. So, most houses are like this. Admittedly, I don't like this right here, but I'll get into that later. It's just a personal preference, but also, if you want to clean it up, because I mean, these are some sharp right angles. These are sharp angles. So get some more stairs and put them in the corners. And now, yeah, it looks kind of fat, but it looks good. It looks better than not having it. Also, wait, hold on. I'll come back to this later. She wants me to look at her fountain.
You can just look at my screen.
Well, I want them to look at it. Okay, that's cool. So you got a water shade. You got a a nice water curtain right here. That's what this is. It goes into the pool, which you could go over. And then over here, you actually have the water feature. You should put lights in the floor.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe some glowstone. And if you want, you do this. Do you have a bucket of water on you?
Yeah.
Put one on top of each of those.
I wouldn't want it bad.
See, now it kind of looks like water's coming out of it. Like, no? Okay.
True.
I'm just saying it's like little water jets coming out. And then, what's up here? Is there anything up here? Because then you could put like a little, some glowstone up here, lights coming down.
That's where my sources are.
Oh, well then don't.
They're up north.
No, if you can knock it above it, I know that's probably the stairs. I mean, you don't have to do all of it. You just can. I mean, if you do like one or two, just to get some light up there. All right, so far everything looks pretty decent. Let's do that.
Dude, that totally messes it up.
Well, I'm sorry, because you can see the glowstone.
Okay, get rid of the glowstone.
Get rid of the glowstone?
That
Okay.
one piece.
That's what I did. It's what I did. So, okay, back to this.
So you like it?
I do, it looks really good. Alright, so another thing. Houses aren't made of wood. I hate to break it to you guys. Houses are not made of wood, at least not completely. Yes, a lot of it is, but there's a lot of things that you don't see when houses are being built. For one, there's a foundation. All houses have a foundation. Well, if you don't want to waste resources and building a foundation, which I do recommend you do, but in survival I can understand if you don't want to do it, then, I mean, get your dirt floor, which is, crappy to begin with, but you don't want to mess around with resources and waste it. So then just go one up. I mean, just like a villager home almost. Yeah, villager houses have that one extra piece of wood because they have foundations like you're supposed to. And it's actually made of stone. And, okay, that looks really bad. I'm sorry. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, So the foundation is the whole floor and beneath the walls. So we'll go right here. We'll do this right here. So this is your foundation. It's the reason why it's made of stone is so it can hold the weight of everything that's above it. When you build in, real life, you want to put the heavy materials at the bottom of the building and the lighter materials at the top, so it doesn't all fall in on each other. I mean,
but this is Minecraft.
It is Minecraft. There's no gravity. There's no weight. There's no physics. I mean, see, even though, as you stand, like, even though most people will never see that cobblestone.
You know it's there.
I know it's there. You know it's there, and it might make you feel better as a builder. Yeah, that's what the 101 is. It's me making pretty much a tutorial for people to be better builders, who want to be better builders, who don't know how to be better builders. So it's me trying to help them out.
Random. Do you like this?
It's nice accent. You just have to follow through with the accent around. Exactly. Teaching Noobs Episode 1 House Edition. That's what this is. We are teaching noobs. This is the first episode, and we are building a house. Alright, so I'll do this later. That's a little bit more advanced. Okay. So, what else? Okay, so we got a house, right? Stone floor, not bad. Admittedly, if it's going to be a house, well, if the house is made of wood, you want the floor to be made of wood. You don't want the floor to be made of dirt. Now, you want to build dirt houses? Yeah, okay. You might be like, but oh my goodness, look at all those resources it took. Well, it didn't really take that many resources. Yeah, the stairs are a lot of resources. Glass you don't actually need, because in survival you can just take that out, and most of the time things won't kill you. Skeletons, yeah. But I mean, if you take a basic oak tree, what are they, 5 high? 20 pieces of wood. You get maybe 4, maybe 3 oak trees, and guess what? You got that. Even if you don't want to knock down 3 oak trees, that's 1, 2. That's 20 pieces of wood, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or oops, that's 8. Oh, that's 16. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 24 pieces of wood.
That looks stupid.
16,
Look up.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Guess what? That'll make you survive through the night if those are planks. And then knock down a couple more trees.
Look above.
It's not that hard. Or, don't worry about that. I'm getting there, don't worry. And don't worry about the top layer and make a bed. It's not that hard, guys. It doesn't take that does not take that many resources.
You're just supposed to look up and tell me if it looks stupid.
I mean, it looks like there could be more detail added to it, but it doesn't look stupid.
Just trying to help. I know. You're absolutely perfect.
Okay, so now don't even get me started on people's windows. Alright, let's go with
Look at my windows.
your windows are good. I mean, they're different. Do you need glass? No.
Yeah.
Do you want glass? You can, but you don't you don't actually need glass for something like that. Alright, for house windows, well, you know what? If you do something like this, get a glass pane, which I think is cheaper than glass. But you get a stair, get a glass pane, and it gives you a little bit more detail. Just a little bit. And then, yes, stairs are incredibly expensive. I understand that. You use 6 wood to make 4 stairs. You're getting a negative return. But, I mean, if you got the time and you're trying to build a nice looking house, hell, if you're in creative, it doesn't matter. By the time you're trying to build a nice house, you have the resources and materials available to get that extra wood to make the stairs. I don't know if episode 2 will be more frickin' houses window decorating edition. It's still episode 1. So now if you want to, now to make it look even more is you vary your textures. Look, this is a very boring texture. Why? Because there's only one. Well, it's made of wood, so you want some solid beams in the corners for structural support.
Hey, help me real quick. I know you're doing something, but
I'm always doing something, and you always ask me to do other things.
I know.
What?
How can I not make this look stupid?
By placing the stair right? You would have. Oh, maybe not because of that. Maybe
Because of the
not.
stone stairs.
There we go. Just gotta wrap it around.
Okay.
Yeah, you just gotta have it find priority.
That was weird.
Yeah. Alright.
Can you do the other side?
You can do the other side. So now there's a couple ways you can go about with these glass panes. You can either go this way. Alright, I was doing the support beams. Let me finish that. Okay. So you could do this way, which is nice. It gives you the recessed feel, which I'm a huge fan of. Also, if I'm going to do windows, I always put one wood between the corner and the window. But you can do that way. Or you could do this way. Take a stair, inside, get a glass pane. And now you got the little indent on the inside as well as the a little indent on the outside. So it's the way you can flip it. I mean personally I'm a huge fan of this. That's just mine. Because then you can take some now to do window feature, take a slab. This is the block your window is at. Do the bottom half of the one above it, and then do right there. And look at that, you got a nice little awning, nice little window cover for your window outside. You could put whatever you want. Get your little flowers out here. Do the basic window decoration. Get a trap door. You just go bink, 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 bink. You know, do whatever. Get your flowers. Sunflower. Why not? Why not? Why not? Oh, I guess I can't do that. But, I mean, problem is if you do that, you're going to have to do something like... I mean, you can do a little window shelf. That's also a good way to go. It gives it bottom definition, and you get to see some of the foundation. Or if you put something in front of it, then, I mean, it looks somewhat normal. I love glass panes and stairs, personally, because the glass panes fit very nicely with the stairs. So, I mean, that's just a couple things you can do just to make your little builds look better. They don't always have to look like crap. Oh, also, doors. A lot of people put doors on the front. Well, not many real-life doors are flush on the outside. Yes, on the inside it's kind of hard to help. But the door will be positioned where you're facing. If I put a door here, it's looking out there. I could put a door right here, and now I got two doors. So if you're going to put a door in a house, put it on the inside of the house. That way on the outside, the door is recessed, it looks nice. It looks like there's that little... there's the door frame. I mean, that's just personal. That's just personal. That's my personal preference. Also, a lot of people like to do little features. If you want to learn how to make better decorations, learn how to mess around with stairs and directions.
And then there's the opposite side.
So
I have stairs. I'm not even paying attention.
Same with doing that.
And then I'm gonna have like a balcony thing, but I'm trying to fix.
is my girlfriend a cactus?
No.
Yeah, one of the biggest skills needed for building houses is to add texture and detail to the house. Otherwise, a house is a house is a house.
That was flashy.
That was no, that was actually Team Fox Gaming. That was not flashy. But no, she is not a cactus. Only I am the cactus. Oh, where's the glowstone? There it is. Okay,
These
so
are stairs, right?
and then you do trap, throw that in there, and then get a fence, put that right there, and you put a fence, and it's gonna be floating. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. There we go. And then trap that, trap that, trap that. There we go. Now, I mean, how does that look like a car? Are you on crack? So I mean, now you got a nice little saga little house thing. You green like a... I'll show you. I mean, I'm Link. That's why he calls me Cactus, because I'm Link. I need to change my skin. I've had the skin forever. I haven't changed mine yet because Flashy would probably kill me, and because then he could never call me Cactus unless I actually make a cactus skin. Then he wouldn't mind. That's about it.
You know how hard it is to place upside down stairs next to upside down stairs?
I do actually. I know exactly how hard it is to place upside down stairs next to upside down stairs. So I mean, that's just a basic. You'll make me a skin? If you make me a skin, I'd be stoked. I'd be ecstatic. That'd be so cool. I've never had anybody make me a skin. I've kind of wanted it.
A cactus skin?
Who wants to make you a skin?
Team Fox Gaming. If somebody makes me a skin, that'd be pretty badass. Is my girlfriend a Pikachu? No, she is a nurse.
So if a cactus and a nurse were to make a baby, what would it be?
A curse.
A curse?
There you go.
Look at it now.
Unless you have some other characters that are having a green theme. Alright, not bad. Oh, look at that. That looks really good. There's gotta be a connector or something holding it up. Like either the platform has to connect with the braziers or the pillars, or it has to be being held up.
I know, that's what I was trying to go for, but somehow it ended up like that. So, fix it.
Yes, house music in the background. We're watching House. You caught me. You caught me.
What is,
Hey, Jeremy. Microblocks. You know what, Jeremy? If I was thinking about it. If we get this going, and there's like a lot of really high-end, people who want to do, not high-end, but really competitive people who want to do the builds, I will put microblocks in on the server.
that works.
What's my hair color? What does that have anything to do with anything? My hair color.
Does Jeremy want to come build?
Probably, Jeremy might, at least for a little bit, want to come build. There you go. The house roared? Are you trying? My house looks like an animal? Is that what you're trying to say? I want my house to look like an animal?
So what's the drug to cure on the bicep these days? Still a erythropoietin? Or you guys just chugging battery acid? There's no way I'm touching doing a stroking diet. Damn.
See, that's kind of what I want to do. I mean, that'd be freaking awesome. Building like how I'm building now, or doing the speed builds, but with micro blocks. How ridiculous! Like I do like half an hour time limit or 40-minute time limit for your builds, like 4-person free for all, and the theme is house or something, and you got micro blocks. That'd just be ridiculous. Because then it would come down to who has the best detail. Yes, I know the house looks like a dino or a turtle. Watch, I could do this. And then get the stairs actually come out there. And then do that. There, now it's a turtle. My hair color is dirty blonde. Or
Brown.
light, it's dirty blonde.
It's brown.
No, it's
Mom lied to you.
it's
brown.
dirty blonde.
It's brown.
Or light brown.
It is brown.
Dirty blonde.
It is brown.
So,
Alright, when you, on your driver's license, does it say dirty blonde?
probably. I don't know.
Let me see your wallet.
Hold on, you want to see my turtle
No,
house?
let me see your wallet.
You should see my turtle
You
house.
should give me your wallet.
You want to see my turtle
You
house?
should give me your wallet.
My turtle house.
I'll look if you give me your wallet.
You had my wallet.
I did. Because your
There you
hair's not blonde. Well, it might be because you're going bald, but...
Oh. Most males go bald. I'm not really going bald. I'm just losing my hair. And
Does it really not say your color of your hair? It's pretty good.
no, they have a picture for that.
It's brown.
Alright, so, I mean, that's just a little way to get your house looking a little bit better. Also,
See, your eyes lie.
alright, so,
'Cause sometimes they're green.
it's true. I mean, I can't put one color for eyes. I mean, I have to put one color for eyes. I can't put like 6. Now, my favorite material of all time is stone. I love working with stone. It's really fun. Because there's so much you can do with stone. Mainly because there's so many different types of stone. So, what a lot of
What
people
color is Braden's hair?
don't really do, like, okay, you want to make a castle wall, right?
Thank you.
Castle wall.
We
Well,
went
Oh, what did he say?
blonde.
That's why I say brownish. I mean, like, parts that are
So-
it's like a sandy blonde.
There we go. We
It's
got,
a dirty blonde. But the only reason why it's dirty blonde
got a
is 'cause
castle
it's
wall,
not
right?
blonde. It's only blonde in the thin part.
I've had dirty blondes. Actually, I used to be blonde, but then turned dirty blonde
Yeah,
in the
when
sun.
You know what dirty blonde is, Courtney?
So,
Brown.
It's blonde and brown at the same time.
this is your castle wall. It looks like, okay, so let me put an archway. Let me put a door, sorry, because most people won't even do an archway.
Shut up.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people in general. So, alright, here we go. This is your castle wall. Like, I've never seen a castle wall look like this. Ever. I've seen a couple castle walls in real life, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it never looks like this.
Why is that everybody's interpretation of a castle? I just want to know that. Why?
Because they look at the Mario 8-bit picture, and it looks like this. This is Mario 8-bit castle wall. Yes, we're in an 8-bit game, la-di-da. You can change that because we have something they don't. A third dimension. They only have 2. Well, okay, so how can we make this look a little bit better? Well, first off, make the door 3 wide. And then put stairs in those corners, okay? So now you have a little more of a doorway, because castle walls like to have a larger door to fit more people. Okay, well, what else are they used? Well, they have depth. They have thickness. They're obviously thick. Well, how can you make something obviously thick? Add extra layers. So, I mean, you can keep that stone brick. What I like to do is behind it, put basic stone. Not that hard. See, now you get a little sunken in feeling. Then you use your stairs. No, that works. Yeah. So, I mean, you can do that, or you can do something like this. You know? Oh, and then this part. Unless you're going to have a floor back here, like this, unless you're going to have a floor, which most people aren't. Most people are going to do a floor like this, and then that just looks like garbage. And you're going to walk up here. Well, thank you. Thank you for working on my skin. That's one thing you can do, but I don't recommend it. What you could do, you do the blocks like this. I mean, it just depends on how you want your wall to look, how big your castle is going to be. I like my overhangs, personally. So, bam, and then get your corner up. It's 3:27 a.m. You're gonna go to sleep? Well, sorry, Fran. Thanks for hanging out with us, though. It would have been nice to get the build. I admit, but so I apologize. You couldn't build with us, Fran. Hopefully next time. Alright, so a lot of people wonder why I do the alternating stairs. It gives the illusion that you have a block in there without actually having it, and you can do odd number rather than even number. So I like doing an odd number, so I always have a center, and my doors always come out decently, because I mean, doors are usually, if you look at a door, they're usually 1 unit wide by 3 units high. Yes, Minecraft is 1 unit wide by 2 units high, which is close to the truth, I guess, but how I look at it is 1 unit wide by 3 units high, personally. So, let's finish up this side real quick. Let's do that, connect those, and then throw that in there, throw that right there. Okay, so now we got, I mean, look at the difference from that castle entrance from what we started. I mean, it's you can obviously tell that there's definition to it, right? At least I can. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm not. Cray. So what else can you do? Well, you could even add another layer on the corners to frame your wall, because your wall is going to come out this way, and then you can do this little number. So, I mean, that's going to come out this way, and, you know, rinse and repeat. There. So, I mean, that's going to be your wall, right? So you get these corners right here. This is going to frame it. Now, you can do some more little tricks, little interesting little things, anything that you want to make it, I mean, to give a little bit more definition than the castle next to you, if you're doing build challenges, won't have. I mean, you get that little detail in there.
And then unless you have like 5 hours, you can't build a castle like that.
Unless you have 5 hours, you can't build a castle like Courtney's. I won't call you by your real name. I mean, no, it's not. It's not your real name.
Hey, Brayden.
They will call me Parker Prack. It will happen.
I know.
So, I mean,
Jeremy. I don't know what Jeremy calls it.
he calls me whatever, I mean, he probably calls me Prack. So, I mean, you can do that, and then, you know what, take out the center here, make a little trip to the nether, find your iron, find your flint, and you know what, now people can see your castle from miles away. Because, see, in my opinion, that's, you'll call me Cack? Thanks, Flashy, you'll call me Cack. For cactus. You're done. That was a fast skin. Maybe I'm just really bad at making skins, but I think that's a fast skin. Anyway, so I mean, in my opinion, this is a castle wall. You got, it's ominous. It's supposed to scare people off. Why? Because you don't want them to invade your castle. Personally.
Is my castle scary?
It's getting there. It's looking good. It's kind of inviting. But we just have to mess with your walls, because your walls are flat. So, that's one, I mean, it's, especially if you're in creative, it doesn't take that long to do. To make your castle wall go from this. Let's bring back the old castle wall for those who don't remember.
I don't know how the hell this happened, but it's interesting.
For those who don't remember, this is what most people think a castle wall is. This is what I think a castle wall is. we got A,
I gotta tear down my
we got B. So that's just me. That's just me. Also, one thing that people don't fully understand is stairs. Stairs are a big problem with people. What do I mean by that? They don't know how to place stairs.
Chris needs to watch
They don't know how to place stairs, right?
He's doing a
So
hold on, stop. He's doing a tutorial on how to place stairs. Remember you just said you didn't know how to place stairs?
Yeah, because I didn't know how to turn.
He's about to show everybody.
so what's a good contrast? Okay, let's do.
He taught me how to place stairs.
I did.
I can place them down. Just turn them.
Alright, so I'll use wood as a contrast. Okay. So you got your stair, right? You're gonna place a stair. Any surface you place a stair on, it'll place a stair. Why? It's a stair. Well, how do you do those convoluted little tricks where the stairs turn and twist and all that good stuff? It all depends on where your cursor is. Okay, this cursor right here. See this cursor, the little plus? It all depends on where you're aiming that on the block that you're trying to place it on. So each block is made up of pretty much halves. It's got a top half and a bottom half. With stairs, if you place it on the bottom part of the block or any face surface, it's always going to look like a normal stair. If you put on the top half of the stair, it's going to be an upside down stair. If you put on the top half of a block, it's going to be an upside down stair. Every so often you'll get it to switch like that. I mean, that just happens depending on how fast you move the mouse. But if you do it on the bottom, it'll place it normal and flat. If you do it on the top, it'll place it upside down. Now, how do you get the wraps to work? Well, when what was it? Minecraft 1.5.4 or 6.2, something like that. They added the stair wrap. It smartly figures out where you place the last stair, and then it wraps accordingly. Well, how do I do the upside down version? It's the exact same way. Remember I said you do the top half of the block, and then you can just wrap it around, just like how you do on a normal one, on a normal bottom place stair. Well, what if it's a little bit more complicated than that? What if I want it to stretch out and then do a neat little design? Well, if you place it next to an already turned stair, it'll turn it for you, and you can do, oops, wrong way. And then you can just bring it, and it'll do its little thing to do your design. It just depends.
Yeah. He's only got the corner stairs.
Oh, I'm almost, okay, I'm going to look at this real quick. You want to see their skin of me? This is their skin of me. So let's see. Sent. Apparently it's emo hair. I'm almost afraid. Cactus part. One, I've never worn a green hoodie. Yeah, it's kind of emo hair. I mean, it looks pretty good. I like the hair. Don't get me wrong. I might use it. I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm definitely gonna hold on to that. Thanks. It looks pretty good. I might have to add a hood onto that pole. Oh, it has a hood. Okay. Never mind. See, but the problem is my eyes. They change color. Tags, cactus, green, awesome. I love it. Awesome streamer. Please check him out on twitch.tv/Parkless. Thank you. Cactus Man, remember. Always remember. Cactus Man. Just don't go killing people in Wisconsin. For me being Cactus Man. Oh, why are you not doing that? Oh.
I'm sorry, but nobody loves you that much. Even I wouldn't kill for you.
There we go. Okay, so
You would?
Yeah, but I was in the military, so.
there we go. So I mean, you can do neat little designs. You can do
I'm
neat,
sorry, I'm not
neat
killing
little
for you.
designs with stairs, but so if you need to place a quick stair,
Care about people enough to be willing to
if you need a quick stair,
Are you
place
saying I don't care about
place
anybody?
a stair on the block behind you, and then choose what direction you want,
Okay, great.
and then have it do the direction you want to go after that.
You, strangers, acquaintances, friends, best friends,
So
willing to go.
there we go. I mean,
Once a person, because of the way my life is.
okay. So let's say.
Best friend, and willing to kill for them.
Let's say you have a tight corner like this, right? You need to put a stair,
When I consider someone a best friend.
but
would you
you don't want to do
kill for
something
me?
like that because
Huh?
that's just bad. And then you don't want to do that because now you got a
I don't
hole.
think I could.
You want to do an upside down stair.
Literally kill.
Let's say for some reason
Courtney,
you
Brady,
couldn't put a block back there.
Does it?
Let's say it's floating out in the middle of nowhere.
people that I consider my
Well,
best friend.
again, the top part or the bottom part
A little bit fair,
depends
anything like this, fairness
on
is
where, on the direction the stair is going to be placed.
It's above all.
So
So you would not kill fair and square.
if you do the stair in the top corner, like let's say if I'm this way, it'll be the top right,
over 20
I'd be-
years.
and this way will be the top left. But it'll be the top right corner. Knock that out, and
really like this show. If you watched it, I think you would like it.
it comes out the way you want it. You just have to. It just
That's
depends
just it. You just gotta see
on
it.
the
You just
part
gotta
of the
see first
block
episode,
in which
yeah.
you place it.
I was really iffy about it too.
All right, how many people do we got? Do we only have 3 or 2?